Sorry. Hello. I'm Daryl. Welcome to Billy Creek. Come on in, and we'll get it started. Thanks for coming. So when the Billy Creek Times come to me about my story, and they heard, I guess, all the rage about what's Dazza doing. Have you heard about Dazza? Dazza's record. Dazza this, Dazza that. So I guess you want to know what it is. I can see that you all really want to know. So I'm going to tell you, and that's freezing. Freezing is what I love to do. So that was a bit of a snippet, I guess, of what's going on. So I was about 6 years old and I was playing by the creek. Bit of a coincidence that I live in Billy Creek, but there's a big creek running through the town, and I looked up and I saw an Asian man. He was from Philippines, and he was just standing there still for quite a long period of time. And as a young fellow, I was quite interested in what's going on, and I walked over and said, "Excuse me, what's that man doing?" And she said, "He's freezing." I said, "What do you mean he's freezing?" And she said, "He's freezing, son." And then I went back home and I did some research, and he was trying to set a record. And that record was to freeze. That was to stay still. That was to keep the body still for as long as you can. And that includes everything. That's from your foot to the top of your head. You don't move. And I said, that is what I want to do. And that's what this little mini documentary is. It's watching me try to set the record to freeze. Now the record is no little bit of time. It's not 5 minutes. It's not 10 minutes. It's 36 hours.
Oh God, you scared me. I thought you were still with Daryl. Here's a great freezer, but you did just interrupt me gardening. Do you want me to take you down to my agapanthus bush? I grow many types of tomatoes.
Maureen, what are you telling the paper? They're here to talk about my record, not...
Daryl, you look bloody ridiculous.
Not your gardening. There's a lot of training involved to do such a record, such a tolling thing on the body. It's if I challenge you at home now to stay still, I bet you won't last 10 seconds. So about my story, I've got a fantastic support crew, and when I say fantastic, that's a capital F, fan-bloody-tastic. I had bloody in the middle, but so I've got my wife Maureen, who's my rock when it comes to the freezing, but I've got two kids. You've met Kelly before, so Kelly was in your edition of the paper, and Simon. So Simon's a little
Simon?
Shut up, Simon! Daddy's doing an interview! I told Simon that the paper was coming for him to go to bed. It's 3 p.m, but I said, "Go to bed, Simon." So he's in there, and if I come in and you're not in bed, Simon, you're in trouble. At the end of the day, it's not Daryl's record. Well, it'll be my name in the book, but I want it to be a record for the family. It's something that we can all treasure and we can all remember. So I'm not sure if it was Simon or was it you, Maureen?
No, it was me.
Okay, it was Maureen. So Maureen actually came up with a slogan we can use, and it's SBS,
not the TV show.
Not the TV show. It actually stands for Stand Bloody Still. It's a bit of a slogan we use for the freezing. So whether it's Maureen, whether it's Simon, or whether it's Kelly, no matter what I'm doing.
SBS!
So if you're wondering if the slogan, the SBS, has come in handy for my training, the short answer to that is yes. Without it, I don't think I'd be where I am today, the level I'm at. So when I think back to some of the funny, I guess awkward, is probably
you could say awkward.
You could say awkward. Times that they've used it, Simon, Kelly, whoever. If I think back now, there was the funniest one I can remember. It was bin day, so it was Thursday morning.
No, Wednesday morning.
Well, it doesn't matter what day it was.
Yeah, well, rubbish is on Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay. Well, I was taking the recycle. Maureen, can you please stop? It's an interview here. It's very important. So I had the recycling bin, and I was just about to drop it at the curb. And I turned around, I saw Simon at the door, and I thought, don't, he's going to do it. He's going to say SBS. And he didn't at first, and I was shaking the bottles to make sure that the lid can shut. Simon, don't you dare, because I don't have time today. It's a busy day for me.
SBS!
And there he goes. He said SBS. Another time that really caught me off guard, I'd done a big walk, so to build my fitness up, I take the dog for a walk, I take Skittles for a walk, and I was literally just coming up to the house, and typical Skittles does a poo. You know,
Skill always poos.
She always poos at the house.
Since a pup, young pup.
Since a young pup. Okay, so I was bending over.
Probably two.
Okay, I was bending over, literally picking up the poo, and then Callie this time. She's at the window behind the curtain, and I knew what she was going to do. I was picking up the poo. I was literally probably 30 centimetres from Skittles droppings. SBS. It was tough. The bottom line is I stood there and I waited till she said clear. Now whenever they say clear, I can continue with my day, and I got out of there. I got out of there so quick. And the third and final one that I think you're all going to love. I didn't love it at the time, but when I think back to it, I loved it. It was, I took Simon to school. I gave him a kiss at the gate, or a little bit further from the gate. Simon's actually a little bit embarrassed of Daddy coming to the gate, which upsets me, and I hope it's not because of this. But anyway, I dropped him near the gate, and I was crossing the road, and I looked back. I always look back at him just so he knows that...
Bit of a stare, actually. A bit of a phrase.
Yeah, a bit of a desk. Yeah, I love stare, but... And he gave me a look. He pointed to his friends. I think he said, "Watch this," or something along the lines of that. And out he yells, "SBS, Dad!" And I'm in the middle of the road, and I had no choice. I said I could continue to walk, which wouldn't be safe if I stayed there. But I've committed this, and I stood in the road, and the bloody bastard didn't come back and say clear until it was recess. So I was in the middle of the road for an hour. Luckily, in Billy Creek, there's not many cars.
What the hell is that idiot doing?
But it was dangerous nonetheless, and we got through it together. So that's probably my three favourite now, not at the time, SBS moments.
Great moments.
Well, it's me, Daryl, obviously, Daryl Davidson, who the film's about, and I guess today marks a bit of a milestone. Watch where you're going, please, bro. A bit of a milestone for me. It's the big day. It's the record day, and it's probably the most exciting day of my life. I've been counting down for the last 200 or so sleeps for this very moment, so I'm extremely nervous. If you look, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but my body's shaking quite a lot, and I don't know if that's nerves or if that's just confidence. Hi everyone, Daryl Davidson here. It's record day, as you know. I've chosen to do it sitting down, I think, for the long haul, the 35-hour plus. I'm going to need to be seated because I've done a few long ones and my legs have given out on me, so it's very tolling on the body. That's what I think no one understands. It's hard on the body, so I've chosen this chair. I'm going to sit back, good posture, and hope I can do it for the long haul. So wish me luck, and I'm ready to go.
Now, Dazzy! Come on, Daz! Woo! Go, Daz!
Oh my god, look.
Done, Dazza! You've done it! You've finished, Dazza! Done, Dazza! You've finished!
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Maureen, I've done it! Call Simon and Callie, please, and bring me water, Maureen! Water and food!